15 past the 5, and we're still seeing dry, clear conditions. However, we are still seeing a lot of clouds here on our radar and satellite. In fact, if you've been out there and as we get towards the sunset, it's going to make for a beautiful sunset. Well, right now, here's a live look from Poplar Bluff. You can see traffic is moving very steadily, flowing as the wind, very light. So we are seeing a beautiful sky out there. We're seeing some sun, temperature coming in at 56, but we are going to continue to drop as we go through the evening. And speaking of low, we're looking at a very low threat tracker for tonight and into Tuesday. We're going to stick around with those clouds tonight. Those are going to linger into our Tuesday, but we are warming up into the 60s. And then we up the threat tracker as we see more chances of some storms that could be moving through. And we'll track out the timing for you coming up here in a few minutes. Well, I mentioned those beautiful temperatures. We see a range of temperatures into the upper 40s, and then further down to the south counties are still hanging on to 60. Portageville, we're talking about you, but there are some mid 50s out there like Cape Girardeau, Sikeston, Poplar Bluff as we took a look at earlier. Beautiful day out there today, but enjoy it while you can, because we are going to start to see ahead of our next system that we're tracking. Ahead of all of that, we are looking at some chances of some early morning showers into our Tuesday. Now, as this warm front lifts up into the region, we're going to notice those temperatures start to rise pretty rapidly, and they're going to stay with us throughout the night. And ahead of our next system, which you saw there, it's all thanks to this next weather maker coming right off the west coast. And as it does so, it's going to cause some severe weather for the plains. And once that pulls in all that moisture that we need, it also is going to cause a lot of rain and wind as we go through our Wednesday. So looking at the timing, it's going to come in around the noon time, and it could actually take its time as it goes through. So it could even happen later afternoon into our Wednesday. And with it, there are going to be showers ahead of this. So it's a lot of uncertainty whether or not it's going to be severe, but we can predict possibly the strong storms along this line as well. And then it's out of the area at least by early Thursday morning. Now behind that, we are still looking at some clouds and some showers, but really focusing on this, the Storm Prediction Center is giving us primarily a marginal risk for our counties to the north, and most of the counties stretching from Benton downwards. We are looking at a slight risk, so that's just pretty much for damaging wind, and we can't rule out a brief spin-up tornado with that. But there's also going to be some rain, as I mentioned. We could be looking at over an inch of rain for some of us here at Carbondale, just almost seeing a half an inch. So an inch and a half, I should say. But we do typically see some strong storms this time of the year, and we're going to continue as we go into the month of April. So you can download the Storm Track 3 app to stay update with the latest. But none of that tonight. We're going to be looking at temperatures slowly going downwards, down to those lower 40s. The clouds are going to stick around with us. Those winds are going to be staying from the east, and then later they will shift out of the south. That's what we're going to get a warm up into tomorrow. So if you're going to go out, we could see a few showers out there, but overall temperatures are going to be beautiful. So if you're a hiker, it's going to be a good day for it. But looking ahead, after that system goes through and our temperatures warm up, we do see temperatures pretty much staying mild as we go into April. But we do get some of those spring showers, but we could be seeing some more Mayflowers. I saw in Carbondale all throughout, there's just these trees, I don't know what they're called, but they've got beautiful white on them. It's gorgeous.
I know.
Yeah.
Time for spring. All right.
Now.
Thank you. Well,